it. And definitely, if we accompany the people along the way, and they join us, and we're like a locomotive, and they're like a train. We're like the shepherd, and they're like the flock. We are not allowed to confuse them. Only sometimes, in specific, special cases, for the sake of our work, and when we're operating, and there's a certain degree of confusion in them, we also enhance them with a certain stimulation, so that will also help them in advance into the revelation. And on the other hand, we're not allowed to talk about things that can cause them blockage or a lack of finding and knowing where they are. Here we must constantly enter into the hearts of the students. I'm turning to you and to all our friends that are studying how to be the teachers, the operators, also for the wisdom of Kabbalah, also for integral education. Always reveal only as much as necessary for a person to progress, without stealing from him his free choice on one hand, and without confusing him on the other hand. That's why the Kabbalists from generation to generation reveal only what is possible. And we read also in the previous article, what was it called that we just learned? Until yesterday? The essence? The wisdom of Kabbalah and its essence. That the Kabbalists barely permitted to talk about internal work between them. Letter 47? Okay, the sources in me are very obscured right now. I get confused between them all. So it means that the teacher has to be like a doctor, like a soul doctor. And therefore he needs to know exactly the dosage of how much to give. Because just as in every medicine, also the Torah, it could be the potion of life or the potion of death. And therefore here we need to really relate with the right dosage. And here then you need to be experienced and also a guide and also the lover, the one who participates in practicality truly. And then he will give them exactly what they need, and not something that is still unripe, like a fruit that's unripe, and definitely not a fruit that is rotten. But rather so that everything will come in its time. In the wisdom of Kabbalah, you can calculate it in a precise manner, because there's the connection of the hearts and even the connection of the souls. If not on behalf of the students, then by the teacher, on behalf of the teacher. So we need to long to be like that towards our students.